World Day of War Orphans. A day dedicated to acknowledging the profound suffering and unique challenges faced by children who have lost one or both parents to war. Observed every January 6th, this day serves as a poignant reminder of the devastating impact of armed conflict on the most innocent among us. It shines a light on children, often overlooked in the broader narrative of war, who bear the invisible scars of loss and displacement. These are the children who have lost their parents to war, a tragedy that robs them of their childhood, their security, and their very sense of belonging. These children are among the most vulnerable populations on Earth, facing increased risks of poverty, exploitation, and social exclusion. They are suffering through no fault of their own, caught in the crossfire of adult conflicts and political strife. While many celebrate with family during the holidays, surrounded by love and laughter, these children face a starkly different reality. War orphans feel their loss even more deeply during these times, acutely aware of the absence of their parents and the warmth of a loving family. This day is a global call to action, resonating across borders and cultures. It's a call to remember their pain, acknowledge their struggles, and act with compassion to alleviate their suffering. It's not just about sympathy or offering fleeting moments of pity. It's about finding real, sustainable solutions that address the root causes of their vulnerability and provide them with the support they need to thrive. The day urges us to ensure every child, regardless of where they live or the circumstances they face, regardless of circumstance, deserves the chance to grow up in a safe, nurturing environment, free from fear and violence. Every child has the right to a safe, happy life, filled with opportunities for education, growth, and personal fulfillment. Imagine a child who's lost everything, stripped bare by the ravages of war, their home reduced to rubble, their parents gone forever, their security shattered beyond repair. World Day of War Orphans tells them, in a voice that echoes across continents and the world, that they are not alone in their suffering, that they are not forgotten, cast aside in the aftermath of conflict. Their futures matter and are worth fighting for. And so does our response, our collective commitment to ensuring their well-being. This day unites the global community in a shared purpose, to acknowledge their suffering, offer a beacon of hope, and promise a future free from violence and despair. Remembering is the first step to action, the catalyst for meaningful change. Governments, organizations, and individuals all have a crucial role to play, are encouraged to do more to protect and support these vulnerable children. It's about more than feeling sad or expressing empty platitudes. It's about making a tangible difference in the lives of war orphans, providing them with the resources and opportunities they need to heal and rebuild their lives. We must protect children everywhere, ensuring their safety and well-being in conflict zones and beyond, and give them a voice, amplifying their stories and ensuring their perspectives are heard. This day is a reminder, a call to conscience that echoes throughout the year, that peace and compassion are not just ideals, but everyone's responsibility, a shared commitment to building a better world for all children. By remembering the plight of war orphans, we are moved to act, to advocate for their rights, and to support organizations working on their behalf. World Day of War Orphans is a promise, a solemn pledge to stand in solidarity with these children, to ensure these children are not invisible, lost in the shadows of war. Their lives and futures matter to us all, and we must work together to create a world where every child can thrive regardless of the circumstances of their birth. World Day of War Orphans began, a day dedicated to acknowledging the plight of children affected by conflict. It all started with a compassionate French organization, driven by a deep concern for the well-being of these vulnerable children. That organization was SOS Enfants en Détresse, meaning SOS Children in Distress, a name that encapsulates their mission perfectly. They saw the unique struggles, the often unseen hardships of children orphaned by war, children who had lost everything, and they wanted the world to notice, to acknowledge their suffering, and to act. By creating this day, January 6th, they aimed to raise global awareness, shining a light on the often overlooked plight of these children. They wanted to ensure these children weren't forgotten, lost in the aftermath of conflict. Their vision, a world where war orphans' needs, safety, love, education, are prioritized, ensuring they have the chance to rebuild their lives. After wars, countries often focus on rebuilding infrastructure, on restoring what was lost, but the quiet suffering, the emotional scars of children is often overlooked, their needs forgotten amidst the chaos. SOS Enfants en Détresse wanted to change that, to make sure these children were not forgotten. they work tirelessly, dedicating their time and resources to make this day a platform for advocacy and action, a day to amplify the voices of these vulnerable children. Thanks to their efforts, World Day of War Orphans now reminds governments and people everywhere of their responsibility to protect and care for these children. It's a call for solidarity and lasting support, ensuring these children have the resources they need to thrive. Their work has brought the struggles of war orphans into the light, demanding attention and action. This day is a legacy of compassion, urging us all to offer comfort and hope, to be a source of support for these children. It's a reminder that every child deserves a chance to heal and build a better life, regardless of the circumstances of their birth. The impact of this French organization continues to inspire action worldwide, motivating individuals and organizations to get involved. World Day of War Orphans stands as a testament to the power of caring individuals, to the difference one organization can make. Their initiative planted a seed of global empathy, a commitment to helping those most in need. Today, that seed continues to grow, inspiring hope and action around the world. Throughout history, the landscape of human conflict has been marred by profound suffering and loss. War has left countless children without parents, their lives irrevocably altered by circumstances beyond their control. These are the war orphans, the silent casualties whose stories echo through the ages. World War II alone created millions of orphans, a staggering number that underscores the sheer devastation of the conflict. Their lives upended by violence and loss, forced to navigate a world shattered by war. Orphanages and aid programs tried to help, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos. But the need was overwhelming, stretching resources and compassion to their breaking points. This tragedy revealed the true cost of war on the most innocent, those least equipped to bear its burdens. Sadly, the problem didn't end with past wars. The echoes of conflict continue to reverberate through generations. Conflicts continue to create new generations of orphans worldwide, a stark reminder of our collective failure to secure lasting peace. Today, millions of children are orphaned by war and armed conflict. Each number is a child, a story of loss and resilience. It's a global crisis demanding urgent attention. Understanding this history reminds us that war orphans are not a new problem. The world has promised to protect children in conflict, yet the suffering continues. Their plight is a call to work harder for peace and support. We must learn from the past to build a safer future. Every orphan story is a lesson in the cost of war. Their suffering must fuel our determination to protect children everywhere. The legacy of war orphans is a reminder. Peace is precious. We owe it to them to do better. Let's turn remembrance into action. Let us strive for a world where no child is left to face the horrors of war alone. War orphans face unimaginable challenges. The loss of parents leaves a deep emotional wound, fear, loneliness, and grief. Many have witnessed violence no child should ever see, leading to lasting trauma. This trauma can cause nightmares, anxiety, and difficulty trusting others. Without support, these scars can last a lifetime. Poverty often follows. With parents gone, children may lack food, shelter, and basic needs. Some are forced into dangerous work or become targets for exploitation. Education and healthcare are often out of reach. War destroys schools and hospitals, and orphans may have no one to help them access these essentials. These children are denied basic rights, safety, education, health. Breaking the cycle of poverty and trauma is crucial for their future. They need specialized care, community support, and protection. Every child deserves a chance to heal and thrive. The injustice faced by war orphans is a call to action. We must ensure they are not left behind. Their resilience deserves our support. World Day of War Orphans has spotlighted powerful themes over the years. Orphan Lives Matter reminds us every war orphan's life is precious and must be protected. These themes call for justice and safety and the upholding of children's rights. Ending cycles of violence is vital. Without support, trauma can carry into adulthood, risking further conflict. Education and psychological care help orphans heal and become agents of peace. Past campaigns have also highlighted the risks of trafficking, forced recruitment, and exploitation. Governments and organizations are urged to strengthen protections. Comprehensive care, not just food and shelter, is essential. War orphans need safe spaces to grieve, heal, and dream. These themes have mobilized support and improved policies. The fight for their protection continues. Every theme is a step toward a safer world for children. Supporting war orphans requires new strategies. Strengthening international protection is key. Countries must enforce laws that safeguard children in conflict. Global cooperation and accountability are essential. Climate change and conflict are linked. Resource scarcity can fuel wars, creating more orphans. Protecting the planet also protects children's futures. Community-based support is crucial. Children thrive best in family-like settings within their own cultures. Empowering local communities with resources and training makes a real difference. War orphans' voices must be heard globally. Their stories inspire action and keep their needs on the agenda. Continuous advocacy and research are needed. Hope lies in our collective commitment. Not just on one day, but every day. Let's work together for their well-being. The future depends on our action now. Technology is opening new doors for war orphans. Digital tools can help reunite children with lost relatives, restoring family connections. Online learning platforms bring education to children in conflict zones, even when schools are destroyed. Tablets and phones loaded with lessons become classrooms for those with nowhere else to learn. Technology also offers mental health support. Telecounseling and child-friendly apps help children process trauma. These innovations reach more children even in remote areas. Social media and online fundraising raise awareness and support worldwide. Digital mapping identifies where help is needed most. By using technology creatively, we can amplify our impact. Every innovation brings hope and opportunity. The future is brighter when we harness technology for good. Let's use every tool to support war orphans. Everyone can make a difference for war orphans. Raising awareness is the first step. Talk to others, share stories, and use social media. The more people know, the more support grows. Donations, big or small, provide essentials like food, education, and medical care. Choose reputable organizations making a real impact. Volunteering is another way to help locally or internationally. Your time and skills can change lives. Advocacy matters. Speak up for children's rights. Write to leaders and support policies that protect kids in conflict. Campaign for peace and increased aid. Every action, no matter how small, creates ripples of hope. Stand in solidarity with war orphans. Together, we can build a safer, kinder world. Your voice and compassion matter. War orphans endure hardships no child should face, yet their resilience is remarkable. World Day of War Orphans is a call to nurture that strength and see each child's potential. Hope comes from kindness, dedication, and action. From aid workers, teachers, doctors, and people like you. Together, we can create a tapestry of support and opportunity. This is our promise to help build a brighter future for every war orphan. It takes commitment from governments, resources from those who can give, and innovation to reach every child. Most importantly, it takes a global community that refuses to let any child suffer alone. Carry the message of World Day of War Orphans every day. Remember their courage and needs. Be inspired to act. Let's work hand in hand for a world where no child is orphaned by war. A world of peace, love, and opportunity for all children. This is not just a dream. It's a future we can build together. Every act of kindness brings us closer.